Yo, what is up, everybody? How's it going? It's Lord of the Trash here, streaming to you from my studio. I missed out from getting my brother to join me on tonight's stream. It was going to be a Trash Brothers special. We're both passionate guys. We like to rant and rave about stuff. So it's just going to be me today. A couple new exciting things. I'm now streaming and I have the portrait orientation. So then Instagram and all of our other mobile social media networks are going to look a lot better. And then I got the landscape version going on Twitch and YouTube. So let's get to it. I'm going to preview tonight's game between the Broncos and the Saints. So, how are both of these teams doing right now? Well, the Saints they started out the year pretty well. I think they threw up like two 40-point games. Everyone thought this offense was dynamic. They came back down to earth after that, after losing to the Eagles, the Falcons, and the Chiefs, and then the Buccaneers put like a 50 burger on them. So they're looking pretty rough. They're also hurt. They don't have their top two wide receivers. They got Spencer Rattler back there throwing the ball, but they are playing at home, and they're playing against a Broncos team right now that is also having some challenges of their own. They're still doing the Bo Nix experiment, seeing how good he can be. And let's see what the Broncos form looks like. So the Broncos lost at the beginning of the year to the Seahawks. They got beat by the Steelers 13-6. They did have a good win over the Buccaneers, 26-7. They did win that ugly low-scoring game against the Jets, but they did get they were looked like outclassed by the Chargers. So these are two teams that really need a win right now. They're playing in New Orleans. Let's get over to the game preview. So if you guys see over here, whether it's this way or that way or this way, there we go. I have the Hot Garbage website up. Our writers they wrote a new article on the game tonight, so you can go check that out if you want. But I also have all of my writers have their picks in here. You can also see which of our writers are worth tailing, which of our writers are fadeable. We mark them with different icons, and then it's a fun thing. But every week we also have what we call the Bet Butcher, which is the person who performed the most horrible last week. So last week our Bet Butcher is Josh Citron. So please fade any picks that he might throw your way this week if you guys want to win anything. So yeah, check out the website. There's a bunch of new features that I want to talk about at the end of the segment. But the one thing going on to the next segment, which is the trash of the week. Every week on the website, I feature a player who I think is going to suck, or a coach, or sometimes it could be an artist. Like right now, I'm like hating Madison Beer and Sabrina Carpenter right now. I think they're awful, but we have all kinds of that stuff who we just roast every week. So I thought, because this week we were also playing our the Thursday night game is being played today. My trash coach of the week is Sean Payton. Look, this guy, he's unlikable. He's an unlikable guy. He won with the Saints. He won a Super Bowl with the Saints 15 years ago. I think a lot like Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, he had a really good quarterback in Drew Brees, who masked a lot of. He was supposed to be this offensive genius, and then it's funny, as soon as people like Bill Belichick, or these coaches who win all these Super Bowls or go to Super Bowls and they have sustained success, all of a sudden they lose their top tier quarterback, and then let's see how good they are. And when Tom Brady went over to the Buccaneers, we saw that he could still win. We're still seeing if Sean Payton is actually any good. So it's going to be a while. He's got Bo Nix. He's still a work in progress. But look, I think he's an unlikable guy. in general. You can read all about on the article about how much I hate him. He's overpaid. I'm a Seahawks guy, so he ruined Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is in decline, but well, actually Nathaniel Hackett did, but um, anyways, I'm just not a huge fan of this guy, and so check out the article on the website. I just dropped it about half an hour ago. Sean Payton, you're a trash player or trash coach of the week. And bonus, I don't know if you guys, I included a clip. I don't know if you guys saw this, but it was for a movie called um, Home Team. It was Home Team on Netflix, and it was awful. It was so bad. I included if you guys have Netflix, which a lot of people do, you can watch it on Netflix. Home Team of where it's Kevin James and he portrays Sean Payton when Sean Payton was taking his suspension and like I apparently coached some high school team. It's like dripping with cheese. It's horrible. So on top of Sean Payton being overpaid, not having success after Drew Brees, and just being an overall unlikable person, I say, Sean Payton, you're trash coach of the week. All right, now moving on to game predictions. Game predictions for and a couple of like trash players who I think are gonna not perform particularly well. So I'm flipping over here. Again, you guys can find this on the website. You have all my picks. You also have any of the picks from my team as well. I got New Orleans on the spread here. They're playing at home. I don't think Spencer Rattler is that bad, to be honest. So I have them on the spread and on the money line. Yes, they're kind of missing their wide receivers. I know. I think this is also going to be. I think it's going to go unders in terms of the score. The over under right now is at 37. So I just don't think either of these teams are going to score a lot of points. They both have young quarterbacks back there, a lot of injuries, and so I'm going under. Here's a few players I think that are going to stink it up, and then one bonus pick. Bo Nix has over under right now is at 197 and a half. At least it was like a couple hours ago. If you guys want to make picks on Caesar's Sportsbook, we have all of the odds and it links directly to Caesar's Sportsbook on Hot Garbage right now. I got him on the unders. I have Javonte Williams, who, you know, he's sharing, he's the lead back, but he's sharing time right now. His total rushing yards is 47 and a half. I think he's going to get held to under 47 and a half as well. And then here's, I got Cortland Sutton, first touchdown score. It's plus 900. If you bet $10, you'll get 90 back. That's a little bonus pick. Right now we're doing promotions with Caesars, although we do have promotions all over the website. We're a sub-affiliate of FanDuel as well as BetMGM and DraftKings. So you guys can go check out our promos. We have their welcome offers with various promotions. Some give you bet and you get cash back off of your first bet, or excuse me, get free bets back on your first bet. Some of them they give you if you lose your first bet, they give you like up to I think it's $1,000 back for Caesars and up to $1,500 back on BetMGM. So go check that out on the website. So those are my predictions for the game today. If you guys just joined, again, I got, and by the way, I last week for the NFL, I believe I went 27 and 13. So I am a tailable resource right now. Could go up and down, but that was what I got last week. New Orleans on the spread, which is +3. New Orleans money line, the unders 37. Okay, now it's plug time. Some just like really fun things that you know you can do on the site right now. So first thing, I just a couple of days ago I put merch on the site. So we have I actually have it's like a really nice hoodie, an Adidas hoodie, a trucker hat, It's probably the season's flipping over from summer over into fall and winter. So I'm gonna get some winter merch in here. You guys, for us soccer dads that were like just chasing our kids around all day on the weekends, I'll get some winter merch in here. But all this stuff is through Shopify. So if you guys have a Shopify account, just click on these. It goes right into Shopify. You can use your Shopify account or register. They come in like different colors. It's really cool stuff. And I just set this up. So yeah, merch. You guys can sport the hot garbage brand while you're doing whatever you do, chasing your kids around like I do all weekend to their different sporting events. Another cool feature I'm gonna highlight. Two more features I'm gonna highlight, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. But another feature. So there's this guy. I was looking at like the wide receiver lineup for the Saints because they have Olave out and then their other guy is out, and then apparently there's this guy. His name was Bub Means, right? I'm like, who in the F is Bub Means? Okay. So, and then it's like, how do you find odds or any sort of wagers or like what's Bub Means like props right now? Literally never heard of the guy. So a cool feature that we have on the website, which is called the Bet Finder, and this ties into all of those sports books I just mentioned: FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, and Caesars, right? We have all of those. If they have odds, they're pumping into our platform or into our website, which is powered by TallySite, by the way. And so you just go in here and you can go to the Bet Finder. So you can find it in the main nav here under Sportsbook, Bet Finder. I usually also have it running in rotation on the featured carousel. But you just go in here and you just search like in the NFL. So I'll clear up Mahomes here because he's this default. But let's go. What do we have got going on with Bub Means? There he is. Okay. It's going. It's like finding the odds for what's available. So here's all the prop bets for like Bub Means. I'm not gonna make any Bub Means picks. Uh, it's funny. A quick side story is my daughter has been like really getting into. You remember back in the old days when you used to call people bub, like, "Hey there, bub." Well, it's kind of that's a kind of an old school term, but my daughter's been really into it. She calls me bub, and I think it's kind of rude enough to correct her. Like, don't call me bub. But yeah, here we go. Like, and we have like all of the best odds per sports book in here as well. So Bub Beans is an anytime touchdown score on Caesars is plus 340. That's the best right now. So you can go in and find that. You can go in and see like what his receptions, total receptions are going to be, receiving yards. And we're always going to go in and compare and then find like what's the best odds that we have available. Again, between those four sports books, it's going to be Caesars, BetMGM, FanDuel, and DraftKings. So this is a cool feature. You can go onto the website right now, go check it out. It's called the Bet Finder, and it's on thehotgarbage.com. If you guys want to check that out on the website, I'll try to highlight a different website feature that we have. Again, all this stuff is powered by TallySite. If you guys are a publisher or if you guys are a content creator and you see one of these really cool features like, oh my gosh, I want that, talk to me, DM me. I can hook you up with the right people over at TallySite, and they can enable these widgets for either your publisher site or also within your social media accounts. All right, so merchandise. We got the Bet Finder. Last, this is a fun one. I promote this a lot on the site right now, you guys. I go around. I've four kids, and I'm like a soccer dad. I'm sure there's a lot of other dads that are out there chasing your kids around all the different fields every weekend, right? And I always talk with the other dads. I have my phone out, and we're talking about bets or who you betting because we're literally watching the games while the football games are going on. So we got to keep track of those games while the football games are on. So I started this new series and I'm like, hey, why can't I monetize these moments? I don't want all of the moms who look at me in disdain and hate me for doing bets and being a bad influence on all the other dads out there. So what I do is if I'm shuttling my kids to practice or if I'm going to their games, I go take a bathroom break and then I live stream a pick, or actually a series of picks for a highlighted game. So that is called Pit Stop Parlay. And I'll do a pit stop parlay, probably 3 over the weekend. Here's the cool thing. I'm located in Denver metropolitan area. Okay. So I'm in Denver Metro. What I've done on the website is that I go in and I track where I've been and I drop a little pin in where I've been in the Denver metro area. So if you guys are in the Denver metro area and you want me to go to a bathroom, I don't know, maybe a disgusting place and do a pit stop parlay, I'll think about it. I'll do it. If you DM me or if you just add a comment in any of our social media accounts, and I'll record the place and I'll record the city and I'll try to get out to your neck of the woods and make a pit stop parlay as long as it's within reason. Don't send me to some swamp or something like, a garbage can, a bathroom, a back alley. Any of these are going to be good places. They're not. They're actually not good. They'll be places that are content worthy for me to post and then for me to put on the map. But yeah, like if you guys follow on social media, I do pit stop parlays. I live stream those pit stop parlays, and then there'll be a video on demand if you don't catch it on time for Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And please, you guys, like I need 1,000 followers on TikTok so I can live stream to TikTok. So if you guys are also on TikTok and you're watching this video right now, follow me on TikTok and I'll get there. I will get my pit stop parlays to you in your town. And I'm also trying to get my writers to do it. I'm also asking my brother to do it. He lives in Dublin, and I think he might get in on the party. Okay, that's it for me, guys. Thank you for watching. Every Thursday, I will be taking out the trash. Again, I wanted my brother on. We are going to do a special segment called the Trash Bros, but it's just me today. But I appreciate you watching. Go check us out on social media. Follow us. We'll keep bringing the content to you. And as always, check out thehotgarbage.com for all of our picks, all of our odds, funny content. It's not just for sports too, you guys. We have movie reviews. We also do gaming like iGaming, casino, console gaming. We do video game reviews. We're not just a one-trick pony, baby. We got all kinds of stuff for you. For the bitter, pessimistic, snarky ass fan, we got it for you. So that's it from me. I appreciate you. Catch you next week. We might do a live stream on Monday. So check us out then. All right.